welcome back, one and all. Thank you so much for joining us here on Gameyaaad TV for yet another video. We are truly appreciative of your support here on this channel. Now, I will be, just previewing the third test between West Indies and Australia. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, cricket, lovely cricket, is back on the island of Jamaica. As you can remember, the last test match that would have been played here would have been in December of 2024 when West Indies would have hosted Bangladesh, and we would have lost that test match at Sabina Park by 101 runs. Now, there have been a lot of talk surrounding this highly anticipated test match. A lot of people may think that this match is a dead rubber match, but given the fact that the World Test Championship final is scheduled for 2027, every test match becomes important because points are up for grabs, right? So I suspect that West Indies as well as Australia would want to win this test match, even though Australia would have won the series already. Now, as I would have said earlier, there have been talks surrounding the readiness of Sabina Park to host this highly anticipated test match. But I think news coming out of Sabina Park would be that the lights are in place, and it would have been passed by the relevant authorities or governing body of cricket, right? And they are having some little glitches surrounding the new scoreboard, but I suspect that those issues will be sorted out by the time the test match begins on Saturday. The last time Australia would have played against West Indies in a test match at Sabina Park would have been in 2015. Australia would have won that match by 277 runs. Right, Australia would have batted first and posted 399 runs all out, and West Indies in their reply, they would have made 220. Right, Australia in their second innings would have made 212 for 2 declare, and they would have stiddled out West Indies for 114. Right, as you can see, West Indies having had second innings collapse. It has been a while now that we have not, figured out how to bat in second innings in test matches. Stephen Smith would have been the player of the match. He would have made 199 in the first innings and 54 not out in the second innings. The player of the series would have been Josh Hazelwood. He would have taken 12 wickets for 63. In that series, and he would have taken a fifer in the first innings against the West Indies. He would have taken 7 wickets in that match at Sabina Park. Now, so he will be one to watch in this test match. There is a different dynamics when it comes on to this test match, because it is a pink ball out day and night test match. So there are so many unknown. We don't know how the pitch will play on the light, right? That's unknown. It will be a different, it will not be the Kookaburra pink ball that Australia would have been accustomed to in pink ball test. It will be the Duke pink ball. So we don't know how that ball will move on the light. We don't know how the pitch will play, as I would have said before. So there are some unknown where this match is concerned. So I think both teams will want to win this match. As I said, points are up for grabs as it relates to the World Test Championship final in 2027. So this event will be an historic event for Jamaica, hosting this day and night test match, right? And I expect a lot of persons to come out to be a part of this historic event. Another historic event that will take place at Sabina Park is that Mitchell Stark will be playing his 100th test match, and he becomes the second Australian fast bowler to achieve that feat. Glenn McGrath would be the other fast bowler who would have played 100 test match for Australia. Now Mitchell Stark currently is on 395 wickets, and I suspect that he would want to get that other 5 wickets to enter that elite 400 club, right? So I suspect that will be on his mind going into that test match as well. Now, as it relates to pink ball cricket, as you know, Mitchell Stark is one of, in fact, he's probably the best bowler bowling in pink ball test. He would have taken 72 wickets so far, right, in pink ball. As you can remember, his best figures would have been 6 for 48 at the Adelaide Oval last year in that Border Gavaskar Trophy, right, against India. So he has been, really well, the best bowler with the pink ball. I mean, as I said before, it will not be the Kookaburra pink ball, so I don't know how the Duke ball will behave under the lights at Sabina Park. So that we'll have to just wait and see how that will unfold. Now, Brathwaite is 50 runs shy of becoming the 10th player of the West Indies to make or to score 6,000 runs in Test cricket. I'm not sure if he will be able to achieve that milestone, given the form that he has been in his last 6 innings. He would have scored 952, 4 duck 7, right? So in this series he would have scored 4, a duck and a 7, right? So that has been very poor. So I think in the last test match, Darren Samuel would have spoken about it. Generally, a coach would, seek to defend his players, but he was very vocal when it comes down to Craig Brathwaite, saying that he has other options in the team or in the squad, which he will want to explore, right? So it may suggest that Craig Brathwaite may not be playing in this third test in Jamaica. Now, there are so many unknowns when it comes down to this test match in Jamaica. Really hope that West Indies can put together a solid performance to win this game. We know that Australia is a world-class team and they can handle pressure really well. I think my criticism of West Indies team is that our batters, they are not applying themselves. Even some of them can't even play a good solid defensive stroke, and that is very poor at this level, right? Some of them, I think some of our players have mental frailties when it comes on to grinding out runs in the middle. They have an issue doing that mentally. It's not that they don't have the talent, but Test cricket takes a level of mental toughness, which I think some of our players are void of. I think our top order, and similar to Australia, our top order, we do not have any safety where our top order is concerned, right? And we need some stability in our top order. Our top order needs to be scoring runs, right? And we need some safety there. So I suspect that Darren Sammy will do a bit of shuffling up in this third test. The question is whether or not who will be coming in will do better. Probably not, but at this point, you just have to roll the dice and see what we come up with. We need to win this test match. To be honest with you, we need to win this test match. And our batters, they seem to can't handle pressure, and I think even in those 2 test matches at Barbados and Grenada, right? The two teams did not bat very well, but Australia in both second innings, they handled pressure better than us, and I think that would have been the X factor, the reason why that they would have, won the match, right? They handled pressure, and their batters, especially their middle order, came out and grind out some runs and a very tough wicket to batter, right? So we need to find a way, right, to score some runs. And West Indies, we cannot be collapsing in second innings. I'm really tired of watching our team batting and collapsing, especially in second innings, right? I just shared some stats in 2015, and it was the same issue. 10 years later, we are having the same issue, right, of collapsing in second innings, right? So I think with that said, I'm going to just share with you I think the team that I suspect that we may need to play. I'm not saying that this is the 11 that Darren Samuel will choose, but I think one of the things that I'm thinking about is that we need probably another batter, seeing that we have been struggling with batting throughout the series. We may need to include an extra batter in the team, right, in this playing 11. That's what I'm thinking, because our bowlers have been excellent in the series so far. They have bowled out the Australians, in all 4 innings that they would have batted, right? So we don't have an issue with where our bowlers are concerned, but our batting is letting us down, significantly, right? So I'm thinking about, putting in an extra batter. Sabina Park is generally a pitch that takes spin bowling, right? So I'm thinking of including back, Jamel Warrican in the team, but it's gonna be very difficult, because I was thinking of removing Anderson Phillips and playing Tevin Imlach as an extra batter, but I think probably we can do that and just use Ruston Chase as our specialist spinner, right? And I am thinking of including Kevlan Anderson in this team for Casey Carty, and he can bowl a little spin as well. So we may not need to include Jamel Warrican and just play an extra batter, just to give us a little more safety where our batters are concerned. Chance, really think Kevlan Anderson deserves a chance, and if he is included in the starting 11, I know he will try to give up his best for the team and for the region. Alright, with that said, I'm going to share with you now my proposed 11 that I think we should be using going into this test match. As you know, our 3 seamers are Shamar Joseph, Alzari Joseph, and Jaden Seals, right? We know those 3 players are are first on the team sheet. Now, in terms of opening, with Craig Brathwaite, as I would have said earlier, going into that poor form, I think that he will be dropped for this game. Maybe that test in Grenada, maybe Craig Brathwaite, last test for the West Indies, we don't know, right? So because there are a lot of things going through my head. I'm thinking, how will he return to the team? Given that our championship will be next year, and he doesn't play white ball cricket for us. So it's a lot, in terms of how Craig will how will he get back into the team, right? But that's another story. Let us continue. So we will use Mikhail Louis as our opener. Mikhail Louis, basically, probably average about 19. That's West Indies, right? That's West Indies. John Campbell, would open with him. Number 3 would be Kevlan Anderson. Number 4 would be Brandon King. Number 5 would be Captain Ruston Chase. Number 6 would be Shea Hope. Number 7 would be Justin Graves. I mean, a lot of people might think, Justin Graves need to be, dropped from the team, but I think he's performing well in the role that he was given. He would have taken some vital wickets for us in those 2 games, but he needs to come to the party where batting is concerned. Right, I would give him another chance, Justin Graves, because we don't have, Jason Holder, who is a better batter and bowler, right? Who is a better all-rounder, right? So I would give him another chance at number 7. Number 8, as I said, I would play another batter. That would be Tevin Imlach, right? At number 8, and then my 3 main seamers, right? Share your thoughts down in the comments section. What do you think about this 11 that I would have named? Let me just repeat. Mikael Lewis and John Campbell to open the batting. And John Campbell would have, gotten back his chance because of that 40 that he would have made, in Grenada. But Mikael Lewis, John Campbell, number 3 would be Kevlan Anderson. Number 4, Brandon King. He would have made 75 in Grenada, right? So he retained this spot, and I think he will, be. I hope that John Campbell and Brandon King can perform well in front of their home supporters in Jamaica. Right, so we're looking forward to how those who will perform in front of the Jamaican fans. Right, number 5 would be Ruston Chase. Number 6, Shea Hope. Number 7, Justin Graves. Number 8, Tevin Imlach. And our 3 fast bowler, Alzara Joseph, Shamar Joseph, and our boy Jaden Seals. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. Please remember to share your comments and like the video. If you have reached so far in the video, please give the video a thumbs up if you have learned something from this video. Please remember you can also share the link with your friends and family. And please remember that we are also on the other social media handles, TikTok at Gameyaaad, right? And also we are on Instagram, Gameyaaad as well. We are on Facebook, right? So you can, also find us on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter, right? So stay tuned. We have much more cricket to come. Please remember, we have the T20 series coming up, right? And we will be, sharing with you, our thoughts on those games as well. As you know, 2 matches will be played, 2 day-night matches will be played in Jamaica as well. So stay tuned, a lot more to come on Gameyaaad TV. Pleasant viewing, peace and blessings, everyone.